G'day fellas, and welcome back to the Dolphins Dynasty. We're coming off a horrible loss to USC. Now, normally we do really cinematic videos and things like that. Because it is the off-season, there's a lot to get through. We're just going to take it a step back, chill out, have a lot of fun with it, and ultimately see how we're going to stack up in Season 2. There's a lot of things I want to do custom. For starters, I'm going to be creating my own class. I'm going to do this off screen. I'm not going to do it on screen because I need to create a lot of Hawaiian native players. But at least we're not going to get regular names from here on out. We're going to get Hawaiian inspired names, which is really, really cool. All of them will have a backstory coming out of high school. Things like that. Checking out the records, Honig gonna break Salater's records. Like I said, there's a lot to get through. Since this is our inaugural season, Mikey Wang breaking non-available records, which is just hilarious. Austin Lowe with a lot of records as well. Yes, I get it. Beef McGinnis, we gotta go through everything, don't we? So getting a look at our final stats, Mikey Wang gonna finish 6th in the nation, only 4 yards behind the Kansas quarterback. CJ Stroud up in 4th. It wasn't a great season for us. We did throw for a lot of yards, 3,265, 19 touchdowns, but 22 picks. Next season will be a lot better. I'm at least hoping that's the case. On the rushing end, Honig 626 yards, Salater 328. Nothing really special going on here. Austin Lowe, 1,200 yards, going to lead all of our receivers. It wasn't that crazy. Draven Alika, surprisingly, had the second most receptions, only 3 touchdowns. Metzger in 3rd. So Hawkins, our #1 target, was actually 3rd. The good news is our entire receiving core is coming back. Not a singular one of them are seniors. On the blocking end, not a whole lot. Not a lot of pancakes. In fact, Surveyor here up the top, he got 3 pancakes, no sacks, but that was in the last game. That was against USC. Don't know why I didn't play the rest. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Harrison Kahoo, this is his final season, was our user, of course. 92 solo tackles, 15 TFLs. Check it out. Beef McGinnis with 10 sacks. I would not be surprised if that led the nation. Kahoo had 4 interceptions. Mayava, 6 sacks. Kahoo, oh my goodness, it's just stacked. The worst part is pretty much all of these players are going to be leaving, though, with the exception of Diablo. I want to actually look at the passing stats here. So Honig, don't even worry about that. He was, Austin Lowe was 8th in receiving, just out of the top 5. Cooks out of San Jose going to finish in 5th, so that was that guy's best target. Kahoo going to easily lead the nation in tackles. Second place was 59. Amon had 58. Amon was in 3rd. Kahoo just head and shoulders above everybody, though. Beef McGinnis is not going to be the sack leader, though. James Sullivan from Monsters Incorporated going to actually lead the nation. Wow, who would have thought Sully? Of all people, Sully. Interceptions, Kahoo down in 84th. I mean, there's only 2 picks between them both anyway. Now, let's quickly talk about the plans going forward with this dynasty. I'm not sure if I've just been spamming the episodes. They have been coming out every second day, so I can understand that not everybody has every second day to watch an entire 30-minute video. But our views definitely have slowed down a little bit in terms of the Dolphins dynasty. I am thinking of course, bringing back an RTG, something like that. I'm thinking about bringing back a coordinated dynasty as well. Keep in mind that both of these would fully have storylines. I'm leaning more towards a coordinated dynasty with a brand new OC or DC. DC might be more fun, but OC is always more fun overall, and you guys seem to like that the most. I don't know, just food for thought. Let me know down in the comment section. Anyway, nobody going to be going to the draft. We're not losing that many players. I thought we would be losing a bit more. Tamarion Butler is gone. Stefan Puolani, backup strong safety, never saw the field. Tommy Kaaka, that is our backup quarterback. He is going to be leaving. Our left guard is gone, so we're going to get significantly weaker. Kahoo, of course, since we don't really have anybody going to the league, there's really no world where I can show you guys somebody getting drafted. Maybe Kahoo ends up in the free agency. Maybe he plays in the XFL. Mamiya, another offensive lineman, gone. Paya's going to be gone. Alama's gone. Kamaka's gone. Ganlon's gone. This is the only bloke that I'm happy is leaving. So this guy was a backup. Wasn't even really on the field that much and averaged over 1 penalty a game. Damian Hudson gone. RC Raz gone. Cornerback position is going to get significantly weaker. I think overall, we get significantly weaker. I wonder if we're going to get any transfer requests. We know Salater is going to be leaving. We are going to get Adam Tomczyk out of Utah State. Not bad. 68 overall will be a welcome addition. Unfortunately, going to have to sit out this season, but if we do get to a season 3, definitely will be there. We do have one coach upgrade, so I'm going to put that into letter of intent. That's going to help us in the offseason. You'll notice that kitchen sink has not been upgraded. I specifically decided, because we are a new dynasty, having the ability to put 700 points in a recruit is kind of OP, kind of broken. I'll leave 3 points put aside to put into kitchen sink for season 3, but season 2, we need PO to really progress. And I don't just mean as a level, I mean in terms of storylines. He's only going to be a second-year coach, so I don't think he's going to have that much persuasive talent to really be offering 700 points. Just something else to think about, something else we're adding in. Of course, you guys like the storylines and everything like that. All right, so recruiting. Like I said, this was an auto-generated class. We do have Andre Murphy. I'm not the biggest fan of the world. It's going to have to be 6.5K into both Michael Nelson and Carl Givens. I don't know if we're leading for Carl Givens, but from the looks of things, Michael Nelson behind by 1,600 points. Not really ideal at all. Hopefully we can snag him. Utah is in the lead. UCLA, San Jose. A bunch of schools you'd definitely rather go to over Hawaii A&M, but if we go 6.5K, you never know. We're only behind by 255 on Carl Givens. We really need the offensive lineman. Somebody signed in a Kent State. We got them both. Nice. Wasn't expecting to get both of them. We did sign a 4-star prospect. That is, of course, Sean Marquardt. It is going to be very interesting, though. So we ended up getting Lionel Rogers as well. That's huge for us. Let's have a real good look at this. Can I look at the stats? It's not going to let me. Regardless, we know that Sean Marquardt is a running back, I think potential wide receiver. It's just really difficult because Honig, after training results, will be better than Sean Marquardt. So Sean Marquardt would actually be a backup. However, he is our golden recruit, our season 1 golden recruit. It's going to be really difficult to figure that out. I want him to be a perennial starter. Since we lost 3 cornerbacks, my ideal situation is that he does play corner. But again, it kind of feels like a little bit of a waste. We did get some more O-linemen. We even got ourselves a kicker, which is fantastic. Got ourselves a fullback. Tamarion Butler is now gone. We don't have him back there at fullback. Austin Lowe, I'm sure, can carry the load at tight end. But with Joshua Jenkins, at least, we're still going to have that fullback option. Andre Hall, another great tight end. We will get a look at the stats when the game lets me, I guess. I can't really look at that now, unfortunately. We're going to finish with the 58th best class. We got from a 2-star prestige to a 3-star prestige. So recruiting should be a little bit easier. I'm going to have to go back to episode 1 and look at the rules, because I know I said once we hit 3-star prestige, we could get a 4 or 5-star, I believe, but only 1. So we can go after a 5-star this upcoming season. That is going to be such a welcomed addition. Wait a second, 2 4-stars. Who was the other? Oh, no way. Nelson was a 4-star. So I'm going to have to cut him. I don't remember. Is that the guy we just signed? Yeah, it was Michael Nelson. It must have skipped my mind. I didn't realize he was a 4-star. He's going to get cut. So we did sign him in the end. In retrospect, would have preferred to definitely get the running back now. Anyway, position changes. This is where things are going to get interesting. Marquardt already the 6th best player on the team. That will change after training results. Question is, where are we going to put him? Mikey Wang obviously going to remain our starter. Dan Elisara is now our backup. We got Henry Kaaka. Is that the brother? I'm really not sure. We have a lot of quarterbacks. This guy down here, Ricky Smith. Yeah, he can get cut. I don't know why he's there. In fact, it said Nevada signed him, so I'm not sure why we have him. I don't remember going after this guy at all. Salada is here. Salada's transferring. Probably going to make an 85 overall version of Salada. Put him on Hawaii. Remember that this is not a storyline episode, so I can break the 4th wall here. I am thinking that I will put him as an 85, because if he's an 80, he won't really do a whole lot. You really got to be an 85 plus to make an impact in the game. For storyline purposes, I think it'd be best for Salada to be at 85. Receivers, we got Melo, Alika. Metzger definitely will get buffed to the slot, no doubts about that. Of course, Austin Lowe. We got Lafayette. Forgot about this guy. He's a senior alongside Austin Lowe. He did come in on a few plays last season. Really made a big impact. In fact, he had 39 receiving yards on 3 carries. So if he's more involved, I see no reason why this guy can't make a big impact for us. He had 2 touchdowns as well, so 66% of his catches were for touchdowns. Longest reception of 21 yards, 5 average, blah, blah, blah. 0 drop passes. That's all I need to see. Toa, not going to get the start, but probably will be our starter next year. O-line, 68 overall. We got 65 here. About a 70 at center. Okay, so not bad at all. We're going to have to redshirt some of these O-linemen we did sign. Unfortunately, no true freshman starters for us. Mayava should go up to 76. Need him to step up, make a big difference. Malo, Jackie Malo, potentially the brother of cornerback or wide receiver Malo. Going to be very interesting to see what he can get done. Beef McGinnis going to have to rely on him heavy in season 2. Y Malek coming a senior this year as well. Michael Nelson, he's going to get cut. So Rodney To'o is officially MLB 1. And our backup is Pahano. Finally going to see this guy get some play. Didn't see him in season 1. Wonder if he's going to be able to make any kind of an impact. Jerome at right outside linebacker. Going to be interesting as well. Didn't really see him do a whole lot last season. In fact, let me have a look at this bloke's stats. 44 tackles, 15 TFLs. Okay. I underestimated this guy a lot. He's only going to get better. We need him to do a lot. And then I'm not sure if Arrowhead, the guy who made the team for us, decided to meme us a little bit here. But we got Chaka Ho. In fact, I might even move Chaka Ho to middle linebacker. I might move Chaka Ho to MLB 1. And not just for the memes either. He's actually the fastest player we have at middle linebacker. He's going to have probably 88 excel, 88 agility, 74 speed. Faster than To'o. Yeah, Chaka Ho is actually going to be my user. Okay, so Devontae Diablo. The pressure's already been on this bloke's shoulders the entirety of season 1. We did sign Art Williams. He will be cornerback 2. I do want Art Williams to start as a true freshman. He's got the speed for it as well, so it only makes sense. And then we did see Antonio Liu check in for a couple plays in season 1. And whenever he did, he had really big plays. So he only came in on 2 plays. Both of them were TFLs. One of them was a sack. He even forced a fumble, broke up a play. So maybe more than 2 plays, but this guy is a certified stud that didn't get the respect that he deserved in season 1. Definitely going to be cornerback number 2. And Art Williams will be in the slot. I really like that. At free safety, John Michael Montgomery played dog shit in season 1. However, we did write a storyline for him where he wants to step up and become the leader. Now without Kahoo, I'm going to give him that responsibility. Not sure if I should be doing that, but I at least want to give him a chance to prove himself at free safety. Amon coming back. I have nothing to worry about here. He's only a junior. Michael Montgomery is a senior though. So we're going to have to maybe work towards a free safety if we can do that. First of all, he can't play quarterback. Let me see. He's got really good speed, bad awareness, can break a tackle, extremely elusive. So I would prefer Sean Marquardt to have the ball in his hands. 84 spin, 86 juke, not really that great carrying. However, 73 catching, 61 route running, 82 jumping. Is there a universe where he plays receiver for us? Maybe he becomes the slot receiver. 92 return, that's obviously going to go to Diablo regardless. Yeah, terrible cornerback stats. Cannot play corner. So he's going to be a 76 at receiver, a 76 at wide receiver. Where do we fit him in? Malo, Alika, and Metzger will not be better than Sean Marquardt. He's 6 foot 194, so I'm thinking Smoke wide receiver 1, Sean Marquardt wide receiver 2, Metzger in the slot, Malo and Alika delivering that 1-2 punch off the bench. If anybody gets tired, we have fantastic backups. So for season 2, we're going to be way more dominant through the air. Austin Lowe's going to get better with the addition of Sean Marquardt. Really would have liked Sean to be a running back. Like I said, with the emergence of Honig, it makes no sense to have this bloke out there. Smoke up to an 88. No shit. 91 acceleration. Great awareness. The catching is up to 95. Catching traffic. Okay, so Smoke is now somebody that we can kind of throw this up to. If we do see a mismatch, I'm going to be going to Smoke. I will be looking at CB1 and CB2 for every game that we play to see if Smoke has a mismatch. Austin Lowe up to an 86. Beef McGinnis up to an 85. Mikey Wang went up +6 overall. 6 awareness, and okay, really solid there. What happened to the throwing stats though? 82 throw power, so he gets a 4+ in accuracy. 80 accuracy, so he should be a lot better. Maybe we can test teams a little bit deeper this year. I was hoping we'd get a brand new OC, but that's not going to be the case in season 1. So yeah, this is looking like a strong Mikey Wang to Smoke Hawkins connection here for season 2. With the accuracy increase, hopefully it's enough for him to get the ball to Smoke, and hopefully Smoke can do his thing. What else we got? Alisana up to an 82. White Malek up to an 80. Montgomery up to an 80. Diablo going up to 78 overall. 5+ to his awareness. 95 excel, 97 speed. You can't teach speed. But as a growing college player, we are going to get the benefit of the doubt here. Amon, strong safety, going up to 77. Wow, so the team surprisingly got a lot better. Honig going up 5. He's going to get a +2 to acceleration. If Honig already wasn't a problem with the Excel boost now, it's going to be crazy how much he's going to be able to make an impact. Spin move up, juke move up, so we can spin a little bit more in Season 2. Didn't really try it a whole lot in Season 1. The juke was our main forte, but with Salada gone, yeah, no, this is going to be crazy. Matur up to a 74 as well. Great punch off the bench. Metzger, not really a whole lot going on there. +2 Excel for pretty much everybody. Wow, so we got significantly faster in Season 2. Austin Lowe, really good again. Went up +5 to his awareness. Break tackle went up. What's his trucking at now? I really want to truck some people past it. Catching went up though. That's really good to see. 72 trucking. All right. What about beef? What's beef going? 85 overall, +4 to awareness. Got much better Excel as well now. 4+ to hit power. Bro, if you run into Beef McGinnis, you're going to fumble the ball. 3+ to power move. 4 to finesse. We just need the power move. 3+ block shedding, not bad at all. Okay, Beef, I see you, bro. White Malek up to an 80. Chakaho up to 67. So he's going to get 1+ to speed and Excel. Again, going to be me user. So looking forward to that. Really looking forward to Chakaho. Though up to a 71. Actually went up +6. All right, so not bad at all. Going to cut this 55. Let me get the middle linebacker out of the way because we did break the rules with that 4-star. Can't have 2 4-stars. Nothing too crazy, just went ahead and moved Texas and Oklahoma to the SEC West. So remember, I'm going to be creating all of my own recruits for Season 2, so I can't go ahead and do that just yet. I don't think I want to redshirt anybody as well. I just want everybody to play. I mean, we do have a bunch of wide receivers. In fact, let me just go ahead and get this depth chart out of the way. I didn't cut Salada, but I'm just going to bury him on the depth chart, make him like a 10 overall or something like that. The only reason I didn't cut him is because I need his stats to be able to import him over to Hawaii. So I will go ahead and do that at a later date. So this worked out pretty well. We do want Metzger up at wide receiver 3. Alika and Malo off the bench. Malo does punt returns for us, or at least he did. Will he be doing it this year? So Malo is on punt returns, so he will be seeing the ball. They've got Malo a kick returner. I cannot believe that. Diablo definitely has to be kick returner. I do like Malo punt returner though. I know a lot of people said put him in on punts as well. The thing is, we don't want to be getting all of our points from special teams. So at least it makes Diablo special, just being a kick returner. Chakaho up to middle linebacker number 1. He will be our starter. I don't think anybody is going to be complaining about Chakaho being middle linebacker 1. It's just so fun to say. Hilarious. I think that is going to be it though, at least for the depth chart. No changes to be made really. Latoa is going to get the start of over Lafayette. They're both the same speed, but we want to get Latoa a little bit of playing time. Remember, Austin Lowe and Richard Lafayette are both seniors. We bring in Latoa now, get him a little bit of experience, at least for storyline purposes. It'll be a lot better for him going forward. So that's done. Let's go ahead and see if we can't change the custom schedule around. We don't want FCS. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that right now. Like we thought, it is going to be at Hawaii Stadium this time around. Let's choose a neutral site. And of course, it's going to be Hawaii A&M, aka Aloha Stadium. For some reason, they're not coming up. Okay, that really sucks. But unfortunately, I cannot schedule it to be in Aloha Stadium. It's going to have to be in Hawaii. To build the new Aloha Stadium, the current stadium remains closed for use. Okay, so the new Aloha Stadium, from what I'm reading at least, I could be wrong here, is a closed multi-purpose stadium located in Halawa, Hawaii. All right, I got a pretty decent picture of it, so it's kind of like it's got awnings all around it. Look, the reality is we don't know what it's going to look like. Well, maybe we do, but I can't find it anywhere. However, I did see something about it being a closed stadium. So I wonder if we can move it to UNLV. They're also not here. Oh, you've got to be jarking. I was going to put it at NRG Stadium in Houston, but you're going to see the big NRG. It's going to take you out of your immersion. I can't put it in Syracuse either. I'm pretty sure Syracuse have a closed field. And that's also not here. We're just going to do it at SoFi. We'll keep it simple. SoFi has the modern look. I guess it's not going to be exactly what we want, but unfortunately for us, it's the closest we're going to get. I cannot find another closed stadium other than NRG, but we're going to have it at SoFi. Fair enough. It is what it is. It's the best I can do. Now, let's go ahead and figure out the rest of our schedule. Let's start off against USC. It's going to be ugly, but let's go ahead and play our first game there. Maybe we can get a little bit of revenge. If we can at least put up points on the board this time around with a new and improved team, it might get our mental ready for the season. At least that's what I'm hoping. Michigan State is my favorite team, and I've never really versed him in a Dynasty, so that's going to be another road game right there. We are also going to play on the road against Ohio State. Do we want Bama? Because this schedule looks ridiculous. I just don't feel like this schedule is realistic. The USC game makes sense. Ohio State and Bama make sense, but not together. So it's either one or the other. So we're going to go ahead and verse Alabama on the road. Let's at least get somewhat of an easier game in week 2. So let's say, let's go ahead. Oregon's ranked 3. Okay, we'll take on Oregon State. We'll start off against USC on the road. We'll host Oregon State. We'll go on the road to Michigan State and then on the road to Alabama. Then we open up conference play. Hawaii, unfortunately, we can't get the Aloha Bowl, but we can't get Aloha Stadium, but that's going to be the next best thing. We've definitely upset teams better than Oregon State before, and Michigan State for that matter, so maybe we can pull out a dub in one of those 2 games, but I like it. For now, that is fine. This is where I'm going to leave you, though. Cannot start the season because I need to set up all the recruits. So next episode is going to be awesome. You're going to see a bunch of Hawaiian recruits with Hawaiian names as well. It's not going to be Roger White. Greg Green won't be there from Hawaii because that makes no freaking sense. We're going to actually see Hawaiian named players, which is going to be awesome. Hopefully season 2 is a banger. We'll see how often we upload season 2 as well. Just again, it depends on the views and things like that. But if you made it this far into the video, fellas, then you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right underwater? Sometimes I wonder, can I speak in outer space? Sometimes I wonder, can I call upon the thunder?